Okay, so in the book, I talked about how to double tap. Take one shot where the flash fires, but unfortunately, of course, the flash also lights up the ground, as you see here, which is not really good. You just want the rider lit. And then the second shot, you shoot right afterward. So you go click, click, the first time the flash fires, but the flash doesn't have time to recycle, so you wind up with the second shot with the original unlit ground. So you have two versions of the shot. One with the flash, and the rider looks good, but the ground looks bad. And then one where the ground looks good, but the rider looks bad. Now you're going to combine these two together. So let's take the second shot and hold a shift key and drag it onto the first shot so they align. So by holding the shift key when you drag, it aligns the two images. Now what you're going to do is, let me just move this other one out of the way. What you're going to do is hide this one, this top layer, behind a layer mask, a black layer mask, so that way you can't actually see the version where the flash didn't fire. The trick to doing that is you hold the Option key on Mac or the Alt key on PC, and you just Option click, or on PC Alt click, and you'll notice the layer's still there, but you can't see it. That's because it's hidden behind this black mask. So if the mask is in black, your job is to paint in white. So we're going to switch our foreground color to white. You're going to get the brush tool. We're going to go down here with a much smaller brush. I use the bracket keys on my keyboard to change the brush size. The left bracket makes it smaller. The right bracket makes it larger. And on a US keyboard, those bracket keys are to the right of the letter P. Now all you have to do is paint over where you don't want the light to appear. And look, it paints back in the original ground, the ambient light. So now the ground is looking like it really, really looks. It's not lit by the flash, and then all that is lit by the flash is a rider. Of course, you can actually see the edge of the strobe we were using up here, and that should be easy enough to get rid of. Let's just flatten the image. We'll go get the clone stamp tool and just kind of go right in here and just clone it over. Or you could use content aware fill or anything you like, really, but there you go. It's easy enough to get rid of. But now you have a combination of the two shots. You have the ground from the shot where the flash didn't fire, and then only the rider is lit with light. So there you have it, a nice little Photoshop way to make the best use of the double tap technique.